So I think you start with I, when I first heard that the Warriors waived Chris Paul, I was like, bro, how do you waive somebody? You
Oh,
don't get anything
also
from
that.
him, right? But then they were
One
like,
for
blah, blah,
free?
blah. And then Clay was traded to Dallas. And then Harley, this guy from who used to be in Indiana, then Philly came to Warriors. And then the PG Warriors trade failed. But let me say something. I saw the Philly Paul George trade coming when he hopped on national
Oh, an
television
NBA
during the
countdown,
finals,
the NBA
right?
finals.
I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
Joel, you don't hang out with no PG. What you doing out here with this man, bro? And then they asked him about, his off-season plans and what they plan to do to get better. He talked about Maxi, and it was like, we are looking to add a little bit more players. And then he looked at PG and then he kind of winked, and I was like, okay, Joel, I'll see. And then it happened. I was like, we saw that coming. But I think they are
Uh,
interesting. I think my question in return for you would be, which team do you think got better with trades?
oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think okay, let me say it in this way. I would say the things that have gotten better, that what I think has got the most out of the trades, which of the teams. So I think the San Antonio Spurs have actually gotten better with,
Yeah,
with Chris Paul coming with the experience because it's the youngest average team, and the second is obviously Oklahoma, but they're the youngest. So I think they're getting better. I think the Sacramento Kings have also getting better with DeMar DeRozan, with Domantas Sabonis, and with their PG. Why do I just forget his name?
Folks, Darren Folks.
Yeah, Darren Fox. Yeah, so I think the man will be a good piece for them. But I think the best trade will be Sixers. If the Sixers can stay healthy, especially Embiid, man, Embiid, bro. Every time he slips down on the floor, he's like injured. He's like injured. But yeah, I think they're the ones that have gotten the most. If the big three can stay healthy together, because Maxi is young, so Maxi will stay healthy. PG PG will get injured, but I hope it's in the regular season, not in the postseason, and then Embiid can get injured any day, anytime. That's the problem. So I'm worried
Yeah.
about Embiid because Sixers without Embiid, they won't do anything, man. I mean, recently, the Embiid said actually that if he were actually healthy the whole of his career, he would be in a good conversation. Can you imagine? how,
I don't think he lied. I don't think
yeah, I
he
said,
had any lies to you.
I think it's true because he's missed like an average of 2 seasons. Like the amount of games is more than 100 games, more than 140 games, man. Like he's missed an average of 2 seasons, like in the league. So if he can stay healthy, what? Because they have a good coach. Like that's a good coach. They have
I
a good.
think
They have some good pieces
you
now.
know the key to healthy Joel. The key
Mm.
to healthy Joel will be don't chase the MVP during the regular season,
Yeah, don't chase it.
right?
Yeah, forget
Be
about it.
like
You've already won one.
exactly, like I mean, don't be Joker. Joker is still young, a little bit, and he's European. He takes that beer and that wine and just be dancing the whole off season, and you are, you know, so Joel has to like stand down during the regular season, skyrocket maybe towards the end to like get his groove back a little bit, and then come back for the postseason.
Yeah, he needs to. I don't know what they need to do to him, but man, you know how NFL players they play every weekend, but every time they play they get injured because they're always being tackled, being hit.
Yeah.
They have like personal medical assistants in their houses, so he needs those guys who personally train him, like what doctors personally train him because his injuries. Come on, they are not the. You cannot win a championship without Embiid, and you need him. So, but they've gotten better essentially. The Denver Nuggets have also lost KCP. They brought in Russell Westbrook. That'll be an interesting one because both Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook are point guards. So I don't know would
Um.
he be on the bench? Would he be? I
So
don't know. It will be an interesting one to see.
think about Russell Westbrook as a replacement for Caldwell Pope, right?
So you're saying Russell Westbrook will handle the ball? Wait,
What I'm
Jamal Murray
saying
not.
is,
So
Russell,
Jamal is not a PG.
Jamal is a point guard, but he can also be a shooting guard. You saw him in the US,
Canada thing, yeah.
Canada. Yeah, you can see that he can play the two. But I think Russell, think about him, the high energy guy, the defender on top players, right? The guy who will be cutting, the guy who will be doing the little things, right? Instead of, and then now you are not having, like, you don't have Jamal pushing the ball from the other court. Like, you have essentially like 2 point guards at the same time, which means that Russell Westbrook is gonna, he will run with the ball, and now Jamal isn't tired from being picked up 2 feet, right, by Patrick Beverly or whoever. Although Patrick is going to Europe, but I think it will be a great addition as long as Russell Westbrook kind of adds that 3 point to his bag, just a little bit,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Or if he perfects his mid range. But also, I think the Oklahoma City Thunder have gotten better with Caruso. They are going to be better defensively now.
And Argenstein, if I'm saying his name correctly.
Oh, the guy from New York, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah.
The guy from the Knicks. Actually, the Knicks have also gotten better. Speaking of the New York Knicks, they have also gotten better because now they have 4 Villanova brothers.
Man, they are back. One more thing about the Knicks, yeah?
We just need what?
Can we have Julius Randle healthy?
Yeah, Julius Randle.
He's been missing in action for a couple years now. Yeah? Can we have him fully healthy? Because I think he is the guy that they might look at when everything aren't going well for Brunson, right?
Yeah.
Like the others are great players, but they're not Julius.
Yeah, Julius is that guy. I mean, they struggled also in the playoffs without him, and he's really there. He's the second guy. If they need Julius back, because Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Oji Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, the Villanova brothers, Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo, and now this guy who of course just signed. Yeah, Michael Bridges. They'll be good as long as Julius Randle can stay healthy. Boy, Madison Square is gonna be hell, bro. It's gonna be hell. But the Knicks, man, I don't know what's wrong with the Knicks. They're like the Cowboys. They have the fans, they have the arena. They just can't win a playoff game.
It's New York. It's New York, brother.
Hopefully it goes well for them this time.
No, I also think that. Go ahead.
I also think the Lakers have gotten better, but I think we still need to trade all our players, man. I think
what do you mean? What do you mean you got better?
We've gotten Dalton Knecht. The guy can shoot.
He's a rookie.
We've got Bronny.
They are rookies.
Now, we need to sell Austin Reeves, Hachimura, and D'Lo, get Vincent, get them out, get all of them out. We can.
By the way,
bring what's the name of the players? The perimeter defenders, athletic perimeter defenders.
By the way, let me tell you something. I think we might have to. We are going to see more of Gabe Vincent. We might
I hope we do
to see more of Gabe Vincent. And also, my eyes are also on Brandon Ingram from the New Orleans Pelicans, potentially coming to the Lakers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
I think the good thing our front coach left, so now there'll be no excuse.
I actually think JJ Redick was the best thing that happened to the Lakers.
Yeah, same, because the coach we had was a fraud. He was a fraud, man. And I said this, I'm not scared because he was a fraud, man. So I think JJ Redick was a good piece. We just need a couple more pieces. I don't know what we're looking, but I think we can get better with AD and LeBron. Hell, we're cooking, man. We're cooking. I think we're ending top 6 next time.
I am looking at the old Clippers, the JJ Redick Clippers days coming back to LA, because he loves Kane and all the shooters. And I think this time he'll
The
put them
shooters,
in a
yeah.
better situation to like be able to shoot efficiently and
Yeah.
effectively. And I
Because in
think
this NBA, they shooting.
LeBron will also have more say, I guess, because it's JJ. So.
Yeah, because of that podcast. I hope he
Not the
can respect
podcast. I
DJ.
think they've been friends before, since like people forget that JJ Redick is like an old vet. Like he's been in the league during Kobe time, you know? Like he's really, really old.
Mm,
So he's been with LeBron from all those years.
yeah. Probably the people expect him to fail, so I hope he stands everyone and
He gonna be
gets us a
fine.
chip, bro.
He gonna
I
be
hope he gets
fine.
us a chip. I hope he gets us a chip because we need it. And hell, LeBron has always had a piece in Lakers' franchise. Otherwise, if we say David should not have been fired, he wouldn't have been fired. So LeBron wanted him also go because he was a fraud. So either way, I think it's okay if we get JJ. I just think we need to get a lot from Gabe Vincent because that for his sake, I hope we do. Because by January, if he has not given me at least 20 points per game, we are trading him to the Pistons. Well, because I
No,
can't be
so
dropping 0 points per game in the
if Gabe
NBA.
if Gabe is able to
uh,
give you
20 is enough.
no, he's not gonna score 20 on a LeBron and AD team. That's illegal, you know that. But if he can give me 15 in 6 as in assists, I'm good with that.
Yeah, 15 and 6 is okay. Yeah, I'll go with that.
And then
I'll
and
go
then you
with
have
that.
him play
Maybe
defense
as
on the
long
perimeter. That would be more than enough. And
yeah, he
also
needs
you
to get
have
more out of
Bando. Bando will be back. I forgot that.
Vanderbilt, yes. Vanda will be back and Cam Reddish, those good defenders. We just need to sign players who can shoot because now NBA has evolved around 3 point shooting now. The better you are at 3 pointing, the better you are, the more likely you are to win. We saw with the Celtics. They attempt the most threes, they make the most threes, and
I think you do need like a second scorer on the bench, you know? Like you need, like, for example, if you can get a John Wall, if you can get a let me say, like a Jordan Poole, right? Come off the bench and just all you do is score that thing. We don't want you passing anything, just score. You're
man, I
here
was
to
so
do
happy when
that.
Clay Thompson. I was so happy when Clay Thompson. Apparently, Lakers wanted him. I was like, hell no. Hell no. I'm like, nah,
I
bro.
thought you all wanted him.
So when I saw that you went to the Mavs, I was like, yeah, come
Wait
on.
a
No
minute, wait a
one,
minute. I thought
bro,
you all
no one
wanted
wants to.
Clay.
Me, I knew one team. So I was like,
Why?
what the, what? Like as well split off some forwards. We're
Where?
not gonna drop 0 points in a close out game. They dropped 0 points. He was up for 10. Yeah. I was like, no, we're not selling this guy. So when I see him with the
Bro,
maps, I
bro,
was like, Maps is
stop.
done. I was
Malcolm,
like,
that was
Maps is
just
done.
one game you've been busting his
Nah,
life on, bro. He
nah,
missed 10
nah.
shots. He didn't miss again.
He was
Yo, come on now.
a big bad I was so happy when I saw Maps got him because the Maps is going to fail those guys. He's going to
No, he's gonna be
he's
better
going to fail the
actually in the
Maps.
mouse. He's gonna be better.
Mm. He's older. He only shoots bricks.
Malcolm,
Nah,
he's 32,
nah.
man.
So I hope we get a different shooter, and I was very glad that he did come to Lakers because if he comes to
Why?
Lakers,
Who do you want
nah,
as your shooter? Kenneth? Is it Kenneth?
yeah, connect. Yeah, that guy is going to blow. He's been dropping a lot of points in the summer league. Been seeing, I've been seeing his
Yeah,
points. I was checking that.
which I think they did him a disservice because all his points in the summer league, he will never get the same point in the real game and an NBA game with LeBron on
If
the
he
team.
starts to, he will drop them if he starts because these Hachimura's, they need to go off our starting lineup. If
Yeah, but
Jay really is serious, he needs to remove those big guys.
but not to be jealous or hate. I think he's a great pickup because of his size too. He's really long, so he can replace the Hachimuras with shooting and with size. So
Yeah,
I would say it's fair.
yeah. So with all these transfers, Claret, my final question before we close this whole NBA stuff is which, with all the pieces that are still going on, which team do you think is still that team to beat for the 2025 NBA Stroke World Championships?
Brother, the Celtics have not made any changes. I just want to remind people that Drew is still there, D. White is still there, so is Christus Porzingis, so is JT, so is JB. And now that they've won a chip, if they don't get too complacent, they could go back to back.
Yeah. So you think it's Celtics?
Yep, they're still the team to beat.
Yeah. Same thing. I actually agree because I think KP is now good to a surgery that's going to take him out for 6 months, which is a good thing because he'll be back by January.
Yep.
And which means that he'll be back in the interesting portion of the season.
Months. So 6 months since when?
That's a surgery he got. They ruled him out for about 6 months.
So already he's already healing, right? So we've already started counting.
Yeah.
They'll probably be back before January.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, that he'll be back by January, not in January. By January.
Okay.
So which means that by April in the playoffs, I hope he'll be good. He'll be good and fit enough with a game.
But don't sleep on Denver. Don't sleep on listen. Don't sleep on Denver. Don't sleep on Minnesota. Don't sleep on Thunder. And don't sleep on say
don't say it. No.
Klay Thompson gonna be the problem.
Yeah. If there's a team I'm worried about in the West, it's not Mavs. I swear to God, it's not Mavs. Matter of fact, Mavs will be beaten in 4 against any team that's good. I'm not worried about the Mavs. I'm not. So obviously, my team to beat in the whole NBA is going to be the Celtics because they have not lost anyone. They just give Jason contracts. He's now the most paid player in the league now, earning about 62 million per year. They still have Joe Holiday, Jerry White, some nice. Lakers need to sign some of those guys. Some of those perimeter defenders, but otherwise they still have Jaylen Brown, who was snubbed.
Okay, how much can the Lakers offer Derek White to leave the Celtics?
Bro, Lakers is one of the richest franchises in history.
Yeah, but
bring him if you want.
But Derek White and the Celtics is not about money, right? It's like Jalen Brunson and New York. They find a home. You don't want to leave a home to go chase money. No. Money lays so much is always better at home, where you feel loved and wanted, which is why I think Klay Thompson left the Warriors.
Wasn't he comfortable?
Nah, he wasn't. The whole season, I could tell.
Nah, but he also, if I'm Warriors, he didn't deserve to stay in the Warriors because he was costing us. If I'm the Warriors, he was costing us big style. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, I'm trading them.
No, you can't trade Dre. What is wrong with you? The man just shot 40% on the man just shot 40% behind the three, man, for the first time in like 6 years.
He has gray hair. He has
gray hair, but he's younger than Steph. He's younger than many guys in the league. Like he's only 33, if not 34.
Anyways, yeah, I still think my team to beat is Celtics. But in the West, I'm sleeping on Mavs, obviously. I'm not worried about the Mavs because of Klay Thompson. If they didn't have him, I'll still be worried about them. But now they have him. I'm like, okay, that's okay. We can beat those guys in a day. And now also maybe Thunder. Thunder is a good one. That's a good mention. Denver, actually, I told you Denver was not good anymore. You doubted me. I told you Denver is not good anymore. And no, they can't. So I'm sleeping on them also. Timberwolves is a good one. Timberwolves, they got the experience of NBA conference finals, Timberwolves, Thunder. Yeah. Sacramento, because they swept us in the season series. Maybe them as well.
I still need to see how the DeRozan fits.
Yeah, but apart from those three teams, pretty much no one else is going to disturb Lakers. So we shall see how the season goes.
You
We shall
forgetting
see
my
how the season
Warriors.
goes.
I'm just saying.
And nah. I told you what where Warriors is going to end. I didn't lie. I'm serious. Warriors is
Bro,
going
we
to end
found a
in
new
number
we
11.
found a new we
They're
found a
going
new
to miss out
splash,
on the
bro.
play-in.
And by the
Who's
way,
that?
is Buddy Hield.
Warriors is ending in 13th. In fact,
Yo, my
maybe
guy,
ending
he's
12th
been the leading scorer
because
in the
Houston
three-point.
Rockets. Houston Rockets is actually coming, and Spurs
No,
are coming. So
no.
if Spurs makes 10, Houston makes 9, Warriors will make 11. So yeah.
I don't
So,
think so. Spurs would make improvements. And then Houston Rockets, because Shengun is hot, it's gonna be a little bit different. So still something to look at.
yeah,
Is he
but if
gonna
I'm a
come
Warriors
back the
fan,
same guy?
everyone who's watching this, if you're a Lakers fan, you know that you're not as good. But if you're a Warriors fan, you're worse because you guys
Listen,
are shackles. You're shackles. The team is
bu-
over. Warriors
business
dynasty is
talk,
over.
business talk. I hear that Andrew Wiggins is in fact sleeping in a gym instead of his home to redeem himself,
To
become the next
become
Michael
the
Jordan he was or supposed to be. And we might be seeing a Cinderella story over here with Andrew Wiggins. And then with the addition of
nah.
Buddy Hield, and they signed like this guy from, he was like a G League, he's 26, but he's really good at shooting and he's a good defender. And then Melton, he can shoot it and he can defend. You like there are good additions on the Warriors that people should be excited about. And then with the Rockies, it's their second year
Okay. By the way, why did Warriors have any first round picks in the draft? Now
because
stop
they
their
gave them
career.
away to acquire Buddy
They
Hield
sold them.
and get Buddy Hield.
Ah, but not trolling, not trash talking. If I'm a Warriors fan, I'm worried either way. Whether you've signed what whoever in the whether you've signed Yanis, I'm still worried. Warriors is in the shackles, man. Those guys are not good anymore. The thing about Warriors is that you guys have too many expectations. And I told you, you guys would even make the playoffs. You guys,
No, no, we
you
are those expectations,
miss
And also, don't forget
expectations
the
of Hudson.
the Olympics are not yet over, so KD might still,
Playing
splash his way to
for
the
good to play.
Bay. KD, he might splash his life in the to the Bay Area. One more run, one more cheap.
What did you say? Repeat what you
Kevin
said.
Durant,
What's wrong with him?
he might be coming to the Bay. I'm just saying.
Okay, if KD comes to Warriors, then I would agree. But the way Warriors are right now,
No, I think
I'm not expecting anything.
the
In
league
fact,
is
I'm
gotten
expecting
tighter and tighter.
out of playing. Yeah, the league has gotten better, especially in the West. So if I'm a
Yep.
Warriors fan, I'm expecting playing. If not playing, I'm expecting 11 or 12. I'm
We're
expecting
gonna
us
be
not even being a
listen.
postseason.
We're gonna be the second seed, right? We're gonna get to the
Second,
conference finals.
as in second from behind, like 13th seed,
No, no,
as in
no.
14th seed.
Second seed from the beginning. Because we need to let the young
Bro,
guys, the headman and the Shea chase whatever the seeding is. All we need is just the
but let's
second seed.
let's not let's not joke because you're giving fans false hope for Warriors fans, and I don't want to give it to them because the
Oh,
last
the
time
Warriors.
they gave them the
If you're a
hope.
Warrior fan, all I'm saying is correct, and you better believe me
uh,
because we're going to
uh,
the conference finals, if not the finals.
like Shackles mom. She'll stay with Warriors, blah blah blah. I told her, relax. Warriors is going to be involved in Apple, let alone match, let alone May rather.
But
And I
anyways,
told her she doubted. But anyways, concluding, I told them as a Lakers fan, I know where I am. And I knew that if I won my playing game, I'd play the Denver. I knew I was not going to beat Denver. But bring Denver this year. I'm beating Denver in 5 or 6. Bring them on.
Denver
But
holds you.
if we
I
play,
mean, now we have a new coaching staff, so might be
if we
different.
played Oklahoma, Lakers would have been in the conference finals. That's what I mean. But Warriors never have expectations because that team is not, it's washed. Like the dynasty is over. So please don't raise your hopes up. Keep your hopes down for playing sport or out of playing, you know, number 11 to 15. Keep your hopes there because if you raise expectations, you will never make it. You'll be heartbroken all the time. That's what I want to from you guys.
Bro, I can't wait to revisit these clips. Yeah, when
Now
we
be
get to the
serious.
finals.
Now be serious.
You know what? I'm gonna fly to your city, yeah, and I'm gonna rub these things in your face.
Finals, stay finals, NBA finals, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for listening to us for this wonderful 1 hour. And we look before we leave. Obviously, please subscribe, like,
Hit
comment,
that
share. I'll keep
subscribe
on
button.
reiterating that. And yeah, thank you for being our loyal subscribers, our loyal fans, and we love you too. And good night for me. Nothing more else to say.
Good night over here. I can't wait. Please tune in for the Olympics coming up on Saturday.
Yes, don't miss the Olympics. It's going to be
It's
interesting.
gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be really great. Anyways, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and please subscribe. Oh.
They don't follow on YouTube. They subscribe.
Yeah, but on Instagram they gotta follow.
On Instagram.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you follow and then subscribe on the other side. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you, Malcolm. We out. Peace out. Thank you.
Bye.